However, we have yet to receive an acceptable response to our requests. As a result, we have found the present government of the plants to be guilty of sheltering terrorists. This government is a clear and present threat to us.
It's war? No way. So it ends up like this after all. I knew it. Sierra Antares 1 here. Ezak Jewel of the Jewel team. Launch it!
Kira?
What is it? What's going on?
Oh my, did I wake you up?
Chairman!
Attention all forces. Intercept enemy units closing in from polar orbit.
They're loaded with nuclear weapons. We can't let them fire even one of them at the plants.
Okay, boys! For the preservation of our blue and pure world! This time for sure!
Fire neutron stampeder.
Wow!
Are those?
They're the flashes of nuclear explosions.
Oh no!
Lacus?
Athrun! Oh, I'm so happy!
The Plant Supreme Council has declared the attack illegal and a blatant violation of every coordinator's right to exist.
The Zaft forces met last night's attack on the plants with stiff resistance. Both the Earth forces and the defenders suffered heavy casualties as a result. Though hostilities have ceased, the forces of both sides are currently deployed in orbit in an uneasy standoff. The government of Orb is carefully observing the
A
situation.
nuclear attack?
Yes.
But that's just unbelievable.
I'd like to think that myself. A bad dream. But it really did happen.
Repeating our top news. Yesterday afternoon, the Atlantic Federation and the other nations of the Earth Alliance officially declared war on the plants. A mere 1 hour after making the announcement, they launched a full-scale nuclear missile attack. However, defending Zaft forces, acting upon the orders of Supreme Council Chairman Durandal, moved quickly to establish a final line of defense and thwarted the attack. The Earth forces have now fallen back to their lunar base, and though hostilities have ceased for the moment, the situation remains tense.
Make yourself comfortable. Sit down, Alex. It's over, for now at least. Relax. Although it's true their attack wasn't completely unexpected, it was still a great shock to me. They forced a declaration of war, and then went straight to the nuclear option.
Damn!
I can't believe it. We're at war? And to use nukes again?
How could they?
The way they went about declaring war was unusual enough to begin with, but to follow it with something so... This is no ordinary war we're facing.
True.
The Alliance may have withdrawn its forces for now, but I can't see them abandoning their plans just yet. In contrast, our side is in a state of near panic. Though we were able to defend ourselves, the fact remains that nuclear weapons were used against us once again.
And without even a warning, how could they do this?
And the council, why weren't they doing more to stop this from happening?
Imagine if even one of those damn things had hit us!
Our problems have only begun.
What's gonna happen now?
They declared war on us. Then I say, let's give them a war!
A war? You can't be serious.
Well,
what about the plants? They attacked you. They declared war on you. What steps? What do the plants intend to do to deal with this situation?
I don't want another war. Not again.
It's inevitable. If we don't do something, they'll just attack us again. We've no other choice but to fight.
If we retaliate for their attack on us, then the world will once more sink into the quagmire of war. Of that I have no doubt. Needless to say, I wish to avoid that at all costs. But there's no denying how grave the situation is. If they knew the full details, the people would rage in anger. They want vengeance. So how should we proceed? The clock is counting down just as it did in the previous war. But how can we bring the process to a halt? The fact is, this is not the first time they've attacked us with nukes.
Revenge!
We must fight to protect ourselves!
Take action before more people are sacrificed! We can't afford to talk things out!
Mr. Chairman, I know what you're saying, but please reconsider. Fighting is not the answer. We can't let anger and hatred control us. If we attack each other now, the world will become a battlefield once again. Nothing will be gained, and all will be lost. Please, you can't let that happen.
Oh, Alex.
My name is Athron Zala. I'm the son of Patrick Zala, a man who fanned the flames of a war that spiraled out of control and poisoned the whole world with his hatred. I believed what my father said. I fought in the war. I killed the enemy. I fought my best friend. And even when I realized how wrong it was, I couldn't stop him. And I lost everything. And yet my father's words still linger.
Athron.
We must never repeat that tragedy again. Never!
Athron! I know what the criminals at Junior 7 said. Shin told me. To hear that, it must have been difficult for you.
No, not really. It's better that I know the truth. Otherwise, I'd be blind to what's really happening. Again.
Don't blame yourself, Athron. You're wrong. You aren't responsible for their actions. It's sad that the memory of your father pains you, that it's such a source of great bitterness for you, but I suppose it really can't be helped. And yet, Chairman Zala probably wasn't that kind of person to begin with, was he?
No, he wasn't.
In his capacity as chairman, there's no doubt he made his share of grave mistakes. However, his primary goal was always to protect the plants, to protect us, and to make a better world for his people. The best intentions of great men can often lead them to make great mistakes. In addition, statements by such men can easily be taken out of context by certain people. Listeners with an agenda can interpret these words to suit their own purpose.
Chairman.
The criminals who dropped Junior 7 had no way to vent their feelings of frustration and anger, so they used Chairman Zala's words as an excuse. They said, "We're doing the right thing." Why is that? Because Chairman Zala said so himself. Keep that in mind. You mustn't let something like this control your emotions. You are you. The terrorists were the terrorists. The chairman was the chairman. Whose son you are is irrelevant. Don't let something like this drag you down. All of this has nothing to do with who you are.
Chairman.
You're an individual, and you came here because you just want to help. You want to stop war from starting. Just keep that in mind. Stop holding yourself responsible for all this. But I must say, I am pleased, Athron. do will be the ones who save the world. Some people might call me a dreamer, but I very much believe it to be true.
Yes.
The Earth Alliance is gonna pay for declaring war on us!
Protect the plants! No war! What are Chairman Durandal and the Supreme Council doing?
They'll never respect us if we show weakness! It'll only lead to war! Take a stronger stance and protect us coordinators!
Now more than ever is when we must stand together as a people.
My friends, please. Yes, it is I, Lacus Klein. My friends, please remain calm and spare a moment to listen to what I have to say.
What's she talking about?
The latest incident with Junia 7, the Earth Alliance's declaration of war against us, and yesterday's sudden attack. These events are all very sad and tragic. I feel the same resentment you do. I'm as shocked as you are. To strike at us with nuclear weapons! But please, my friends, be calm and let reason carry the day. Letting yourself be swayed by anger, crying out thoughts of hatred, this can only lead to more conflict. Even as I speak, the Supreme Council is making every effort possible to avoid the worst-case scenario. So I call upon you, each and every one of you. Friends, show that you love peace. The Supreme Council and Chairman Durandal are working hard to find the right path. Please remain calm during this time.
You can laugh if you want to. I'm sure you know what's going on. I'll freely admit this ploy carries a hint of deceit. But I had no choice. Her power to influence others is tremendous. It surpasses mine, obviously.
Peace everywhere. I see a world in harmony.
Well, if Lacus Klein says so, I have to agree. She has a point. I heard her speak at Joachim during the last war.
I could end up looking foolish, but right now I have need of her strengths. Just as I have an urgent need for your own unique strengths and talents.
My strengths?
Let's go for a walk, shall we?
This is...
the ZGM-FX-23S Savior. Though it has different capabilities, this machine was developed simultaneously with the Chaos, Gaia, and Abyss. If I said I wanted to entrust this machine to you, what would you do?
What are you implying? Are you asking me to return to Zaft?
That's not really what I meant. I want to give you this machine. It's that simple. Although from an official standpoint, it would appear as you say. My version of Lacus Klein made my feelings about everything that's happened lately very clear. However, our society requires finesse. The thoughts of opponents, advisors, and organizations get tangled up, making it difficult to get anything done. That's why I want those who believe as I do to stand firm with me. If at all possible, I wish to avoid a war. But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit back unarmed and wait quietly to be destroyed. If push comes to shove, I feel it would be in our best interest if you had power. Real power.
Chairman.
You experienced the last war, and I know how you've agonized over your father's actions. I'm confident that come what may, you won't choose the wrong path. Should we end up taking a wrong turn, I'm counting on you to steer us right. However, to do that, you will need power. Unfortunately. This is quite sudden. I don't expect you to make a decision right this moment. But still, there's what you can do and what you want to do. After all, those are things that nobody knows better than you.
Hey! Athrun! Welcome back! I've been waiting for you.
You're... who are...
I'm Mir Campbell. Hey, but when we're in public like this, make sure you call me Lacus. Hey, you haven't eaten yet, have you? Probably not. Let's go out for dinner.
What? I don't know about...
But you're Lacus's fiancé, right?
But look, I'm not anymore.
Let's see. Do you like meat or fish, Athrun? Oh, by the way! I gave a performance today. I hope you saw it. How was it? Was I just like her? Or was I not even close at all?
No. You were actually very good.
Honestly?
Yeah. You look just like her. You've got all of her mannerisms down and everything.
I'm so glad! How wonderful! That means so much to me, especially coming from you, Athrun.
I understand! You understand? Thank you very much.
You know, the truth is, I've always been a big fan of Miss Lacus. I used to love singing her songs all the time. That's when people started telling me that my voice sounded like hers. And then one day, the chairman called for me.
And that's how you started doing this?
Yes. Chairman Durandal told me he needed my strengths for the sake of the plants. And presto!
He doesn't need your strengths, he needs Lacus's.
I know that. But for now... No, it isn't only for now. Miss Lacus's strengths are always going to be needed. By everyone. She's strong, beautiful, and kind. I'm just Mir. Nobody really needs me. But I don't mind if it's just for now. I'm game. I know Miss Lacus isn't here, so I'm just grateful I can do whatever it takes to help the chairman and everybody else on her behalf. And I'm really glad I found you, Athrun. I would imagine you probably know a ton of stuff about Miss Lacus. Could you tell me what she's like? I'd love to hear about her. What kind of things does she like, and what kind of things doesn't she like? What is she good at, besides singing?
A name reflects its owner's nature, but what if the name is merely a fake?
Wow! We were just talking about you, Athrun Zala, and now presto, here you are.
That certainly is difficult. Do you seriously think I could give such permission to a foreign civilian?
Oh, and we're grateful for your steadfast and loyal service as well, Alex. Thank you for keeping Kigali safe.
Look, the truth is all of us here know who you are and what you've done.
You? Are you going back to Orb 2? Why is that? Why are you with them anyway? What do you do?
But still, there's what you can do and what you want to do. After all, those are things that nobody knows better than you.